let's be real. There was only one team that was going to win this game. Let's keep it real. Like Juve's best chance was like the first 15 minutes of the first half where Real Madrid just kept getting caught. They played a high line, and Juve would have 3-on-2s, 3-on-2s, 3-on-1s, 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s. And that's why I thought Juventus was going to say something. So when Juve didn't score, you just knew that, okay, Real, it's either going to be a draw or Real would win, but there was only going to be one team that was going to win that game. And again, watch the games. So I don't know how it works in Fortmob, whether that would be given as a Vini assist. But if you just say, oh, Bellingham scored, hey, Bellingham clutch, he said, what's up? Now, I credit Bellingham for awareness, anticipation, reaction, being in the right place at the right time. That is a major part of football, is reading the game. So you can say, oh, it's a tap-in. But in order to make that tap-in, you've got to be aware, you've got to make the run, and you've got to anticipate. Probably something that Vlahovic couldn't really do, him even being like a striker. But that came off through Vini. Like 90% of that goal was Vini. It was his dribbling, it was his driving into the box, it was him making the keeper walk, and then actually now giving it the opportunity for Bellingham to get a tap in. So the guy who should be fully praised for that goal is Vini. Now, does he get an assist for that? He didn't pass to him. He didn't give the ball to him. But his dribbling, driving, and his shots was extremely consequential in your boy Bellingham to say what's up. So, game with Vini, if Madrid are going to do anything, you're going to have Vini. Yes, it's Mbappe's team. Yes, Mbappe's that damn dude. Yes, it's a World Cup coach, but Vini still needs to be that dude. But I want to just put something in there because, again, there's been a lot of narrative about just the Serie. Serie has been getting its ass kicked in fully. And obviously, now my audience is young. I told you I've got to age. Basically, I'm 21, but talking about my alternative age. So for my alternative age, Trezeguet, Davids, I think Thuram might have played for you, I'm not sure. Buffon, Pirlo, Del Piero, Vialli, Marquisio, like Zidane, Juventus, Davids, Juventus had guys. And I'm looking at Weston McKennie, Openda, Kalulu, and just some straight up bombs. And it's just said that, bro, football has changed. Because if Juve are playing Real Madrid, Real has 3 or 4 guys. Juve have 3 or 4 guys. So there are at least 2 or 3 superstars on either team. So if it's Real against Juve, Juve have 3 or 4 superstars in that team. And Real have 3 or 4 superstars in that team. Real, oh, they've got all the superstars. There is not a single superstar on that Juventus team. Think about it. In that Juventus team, name me a guy who can even request to have a conversation with Del Piero, request a conversation with Zidane, request a conversation with Edgar Davids, request a conversation with Pirlo. Just name me one. None. Like, the decline on individual talents in this Serie is frightening. And it is so sad how far the Serie has fallen. Because as I just watched, like, I'm looking at the Juve team, and I'm looking at Openda and Weston McKennie trying to find a way of scoring against these guys. Conceição is good, but he's a young talent. Conceição is a young talent. But who is the Del Piero of this team? Who is the Pirlo of this team? Who is the Edgar Davids of this team? I mean, shocking. Look, Sunday, it gets real. Barca have won. Real have won. The Barca-Villarreal game has been cancelled. Courtois says that, worry about the Negreira case. Laporta says Real Madrid need to keep quiet because the referees favor them. Everything is all perfectly set up for what should be a blockbuster, an amazing game on Sunday. And I'll be doing Twitch live war watch along, and obviously we'll be here for that post-match reaction. But it gets real, man. And Mbappe! Looking for that damn revenge. Like that video, guys. Like the video, guys. Subscribe by hitting the button over there. Subscribe by hitting the button over there. And join us for our live UCL post-match hangouts. One love. I'll see you guys. One love.